Alrighty, this is my 5th in the After the Divorce series. Go back and watch the other 4. I've done Harry after the divorce, I've done Meghan after the divorce, I've done Catherine after the divorce, I've done William after the divorce, and this is now King Charles. So go back and watch those others. They're pretty interesting, especially William's energy. Whoa, he's not a happy bunny. So this is King Charles after the potential divorce of Harry and Meghan. So this is around the time of the divorce, these first cards. Oh, he knows his boy has got broken-hearted, and being the good dad, he just wants to help him heal, help him mend his broken heart. Oh, he knows the heartache of loss in a love relationship, especially when one partner plays up to the media. So yeah, he's very empathetic to Harry in a certain degree. This is Meghan taking... Oh, no. This is Harry gone across the sea. So the Nautilus shell is the ocean. And he knows that Harry, with the red hair, was not happy over in California. No matter how he dressed it up, he put pretty things in his hair here. So he knows that despite the publicity, Harry has not been happy in Montecito. He's not happy separated from the royal family. What else? Oh, Mildew Fairy. Of course, he blames Meghan, as we all do, because Harry was the happy-go-lucky chappy. He was the second most popular royal after the late Queen, until somebody came along and changed everything. She brought poison to Harry's mind. She told him that he was trapped, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. And look what it says. It is clean-up time. So King Charles realizes that the difficulties that were caused came from Meghan, and she spewed poison in his ear, and that was why he was led astray. So he's got some sympathies towards his darling boy, and he knows that Meghan was the cause. And this is the tiger. Freedom. He knows that Harry hasn't been free for a very long time because it's in reverse. I'm getting that these cards want to be read in reverse as well now. I don't shuffle them in reverse, but every now and then one comes out in reverse. So, as Shanta from Mystical Fortunes says, the cards will tell you when they're ready to be read in reverse. So, he knows Harry has not been free in the past, and look at that. I've not noticed that before in this card. It looks like the person on his back, on the ginger head one's back, has actually got a bridle in the tiger's mouth. So he knows, King Charles knows, that Meghan was the one calling the shots, like a horse rider. She was guiding him, telling him where to go, what to do. It's not an excuse, but he knows that all of that's happened would not have happened excepting for Meghan being there. He knows that Harry needs a safe place to fall. He knows that Harry needs to come home. He needs to be loved. He needs to be nurtured. I still don't know what these things are. Look like acorns with wings. I don't know. He knows that there's been a lot going on and that Harry is exhausted. And around the time of the divorce, Harry will be even more exhausted. Another upside down one, and this is again another of my freedom cards, and again it's in upside down. So he knows that Harry has felt trapped. So tell us more about King Charles after the divorce. King Charles after the divorce. So he's got a bit of sympathy, but how's it going to translate into action? What action is King Charles going to take? And what do you think? Do you think he'll let Harry back into the family? Do you think he'll let him back into royal life? Do you think he should let him back into royal life? Please, your comments generate a very interesting dialogue, so please keep them coming. And of course, if you like this video, do like it. And if you're not subscribed, then please subscribe. Like if you do, and subscribe if you haven't. That's it. Forbidden. And so at one stage, I think Charles would have forbid Harry to come home, but he's softening. I'm getting that his heart is softening, and maybe that's to do with his cancer. When we face mortality, we can sometimes reevaluate our own lives and our own choices. And this also might be Charles being a little bit concerned that the way he raised Harry might have resulted in Harry being vulnerable to somebody like Meghan. Belonging. Charles thinks that Harry belongs at home, and he's very sad that Harry felt that he didn't belong anywhere, and that's why he ran off with Meghan. So he really wants Harry. He wants to welcome Harry home. I'm not getting any welcome back to royal duties, but just home. Denial. Yeah, he does not want to deny Harry the chance to come home. And maybe he was in denial about the part that he played in Harry feeling lost and isolated. But he wants to reach out. He wants to reach out. He doesn't want to deny his love to Harry, particularly when he's in ill health. And we'll take these and then we'll close it off. Cycles. He knows that there's a cycle to everything in the universe, and sometimes things are good and sometimes things are bad, but the world keeps turning and the circle keeps turning, and he wants to move past. He wants to move past the hurt and betrayal, and he wants to restore his relationship with his son before he goes, which is fair enough. Invisible. Again, he does not want to hear or see Meghan again. He wishes she would just disappear and not be the center of attention. That's not where his focus is. His focus is he wants to reach out to Harry, and he's also, with this invisible card, he's concerned about those invisible kids, if they exist. He wants that issue resolved, but he certainly does not want to deny his son love in what could be his final years, the king's final years. So that's looking a little positive for Harry. Remember to like if you do and subscribe if you haven't. And next I will do Queen Camilla after the divorce, and we'll see what her view is. And if you haven't seen the other after the divorce readings, please go back and watch them.